In this video, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to remove your 120R loader off of your 2R series John Deere tractor. What's up, guys? This is Brent with Western Equipment, and yes, I do have my chest cam on for this video because everything to do with removing this loader basically is going to be done from the operator station besides removing our hydraulic couplers. Now, what you're going to have here is you're going to have a locking mechanism just like this one on both sides that you can reach up with your feet to disconnect whenever you have the loader down and in position to release those. Then you're also going to have a parking stand here. This is what's going to make contact with the ground once you have released the loader from the frames here on the locks. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the tractor and start to explain this process and show you just how easy it is. All right, so once we're seated on the tractor here, we can go ahead and turn this on. Make sure and throttle that down. We're gonna go ahead and release our parking brake as well. Now, first thing that we're gonna do is kind of level out our bucket, just like so. And then we're gonna start to lower that down and set that on the ground, just like so, until we feel the pressure raise the front of the tractor up just a little bit. Now you can see that it's raised the front of the tractor where the tires are up off the ground just a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach forward here with my foot and I'm going to push up to release that one lock there. Then I'm going to reach over here to the other side and do the same thing, raise that up. And then once I've done that, now what I can start to do is lower this loader down just like this. And as I do this, you can see that the parking stand in the front there is going down, and that is raising this loader up off of the tractor, just like so. And then once we've got it to where we are completely removed, we want to go ahead and hit on that parking brake. We can see that we're removed over here and we're removed over here. Now we can go ahead and set our parking brake just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and turn off the tractor. And now what we need to do is just go ahead and go down and remove our hydraulic couplers to be completely removed from this tractor. But before we do that, we want to go ahead and let off some of the pressure here and just go side to side here. Make sure that pressure is off. Now we can go down and take off those couplers. Now, when we're removing these couplers, we've taken that pressure off. We can also see that they are color coded, so that way we can make sure and take them off, cap them up, and make sure that we get them back in the same positions. We're simply just going to pull back on this collar, remove this coupler. Now, once we have these removed, if we happen to have any dirt or debris buildup on these, we want to make sure and clean that off so we don't have that dirt in our hydraulic system. So very simply just remove these. You have a little bit of a collar here that you're going to want to pull back on, and then you can pull out on your hose. Just do that here in all 4 spots. Make sure and put our cap on each one of those. And then we want to go ahead and go back and plug these couplers here on the tractor to make sure that we're not getting any dirt and debris in those while we do not have the loader in use. Then what we can do is we can take these hoses. We can see here that there is a little bit of a holder right here in place for that hose. So we can slide that into that holder, fold our couplers back, and then from here we are completely removed from the tractor. All right, so once we're completely removed, we can go ahead and turn our tractor back on, get in gear here. Start to drive out from the loader, just like so. And then as we see, we are 100% removed from that loader, where we're free to use other front implements or free to use our rear implements, and we're able to have that front weight off of the tractor. Now, getting lined back up can sometimes be the hardest part of this removal and install, but what we're looking for is, if you can see right here on the front of our loader brackets, there's that little bit of a hook right there in front. We have that on both sides here, as you can see right there, and we're getting that hook lined up with the bottom of that loader frame right there Then whenever we do that, we can reconnect our hydraulics and then get back in the seat and start to reconnect this loader to the tractor. Come in here, slow, steady, straight, making sure and watching once again for those hookups. Looking on one side, looking on the other, staying as straight as possible in between that frame. Getting those going forward. Whoop. All right, now we are not 100% correct where we want to be. As we can see, we're a little bit off on one side here, a little bit off on the other. But once we get our hydraulics hooked back up and get this sat back down, those should saddle up just about right. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and put the parking brake on, kill the tractor, and then reconnect our hydraulics. Make sure before we go to reconnect, once again, that we are letting off any of that pressure that may be there built up. Now, whenever we do this, we want to start on the inside and towards the bottom here. Get this yellow one hooked up first. That way it's not in your way as we're connecting other ones. Next, we'll go with our black one here. Then we'll go red. All right, give all those a quick pull. And we'll go ahead and reconnect all of our coupler caps. Then we'll go ahead and hop back on the tractor here. Now, this is where we're gonna have to do a little bit of driving and a little bit of maneuvering to get back in line with where we wanna be here. So we may have to go forward just a bit. Now we can start to pull back on our lever. Then we can go back forward here, drop that down. You may have to kind of push on your forward pedal as you do this to get that seated. There we go. Now you can see there that we've got that locked back in, just like so. May need to tilt our bucket down just a little bit to get our tires up off of the ground. Now this should release all the pressure where we can just reach forward here and put down our locking levers. Just like that. So now, once you have your locking levers back down into place, now we can simply raise up on our loader, check out all of those functions, make sure everything is working good. We've got bucket rotation, we've got up, we've got down, we know that we're good on our couplers. And just like that, guys, that's all there is to it. So guys, I hope this video helped you out. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I just ask that you'd hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, if you need any parts for your John Deere equipment, make sure to go check us out at 247parts.com. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, make sure to check out this cool video and this one. Buy your parts right up here and subscribe right here.